Hello and welcome back to the channel, where I've recently been called the Encyclopedia of Metal. I'm really happy to take that compliment. So this is a Vampire Choir channel, and I have a band called Vampire Choir. We made some videos a few months ago, music videos. Check that out, the full EP from 2021. It's a pretty awesome EP. It's a full-length, dark, sort of metal-ish video. But in any case, I've been concentrating on death metal, black metal, and thrash, and my intentions over the next few months is to bring you more bands from various genres and bands from various countries. This is for your own benefit because I've gone through literally thousands of CDs, buying and selling, discovering, what's the most kick-ass metal in the world. And so it's also my opinion, but I think a lot of people can glean information regarding hundreds of underground bands. All the bands that I'm recommending, if I show it to camera, that means it's a good CD. I've really enjoyed it. You probably will too. You can just take down that information, look it up on YouTube, and I've already tested the production. I've already listened to the sound of the album. I've researched the band. I found their best releases. So from me constantly researching, that can benefit someone who's watching because they might learn a bunch of cool music. And I don't think there's anything cooler in the world than great music. I'm making this video today because I want to update you on a project that I plan on doing here in the next month. So let me show you the project. What we've got here is my CD collection right here. And if you watch my documentary, you'll learn that these are the 1995-2005 underground death metal. And I've got a channel called Death Metal Gems in the comments where I went through literally the alphabet and posted these one by one, showing you on Facebook and Discogs my entire underground death metal collection. Now, these are what I call gems. Gems are not classics. Classic albums are Entombed and Napalm Death and Obituary and stuff like that. These are gems, which are kind of underground rarities, and you can find that on Death Metal Gems. I'm almost through listing these. I've only got a column and a half to go. And when I get done with this, my intention is to mix this entire 1,260 CDs into my classics. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to not look at this wall and just see rarities, because I've stared at this column of rarities for the past few years now. I understand, what the bands are, where they're from, and I'd like to fill up this pew here. I'll show you my room. I want to fill up this whole pew. It's a church pew with CDs on top of it, with my favorite death metal. Not just all the rarities, but I want to mix and intermingle all the rarities with the classics. All the way over here, my research computer, my black metal, my classic and thrash, and then all these totes here are organized by countries. These are all death metal classics. This is all Gorefest, and it's all Pestilence, and bands from each country. I've organized by country. So I'm going to take that whole pew, lay it out on the goddamn floor, mix it with all of these, and organize the entire death metal collection by country. When I'm done with that, I can then make videos on each individual country. I can spotlight Sweden and England, and I've got my Netherlands, and I've got my Germans, and I've got my Australia, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, and France. I want to spotlight the death metal collection. And then what I'm going to do is, after I mix all of these, somehow get them on the floor, I'm thinking I'm just going to take this available space and just fill this whole thing up with CDs, all of the death metal. And then I'm going to go through, I'm going to handpick the CDs that I've got the longest time ago, so my classics. I'm going to mix together some of my rarities. I'm going to mix together my oldest purchase, the essential, recognizable possibly high cost, the most enjoyable classic and classic sound. And I'm going to take out all the stuff that's kind of bubbly. So no Deeds of Flesh, Malignancy. I'm just going to take out the bubbly stuff. I'm going to leave it the classic dry death metal sound. And then I'll fill up this whole pew again with my classics, and then probably in the future I will make another documentary of death metal essentials. I'll go through this whole thing again once I update the whole pew and make it into essential albums. So stay tuned for further updates, and that's all I got to say for today. See you later.